हेलो 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 हेलो। भाई 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 भाई, क्या चल रहा है भाई? स्वागत है पिक्चर से के नए एपिसोड में। और एपिसोड में हम डैंडेलियन की क्वेस्ट कैबरेट कर रहे हैं। देखते हैं क्या क्वेस्ट है ये।
Darling, like what you see. I'd give you a
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Okay, what can I do?
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zeracania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Knew I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know. No matter what you might think.
So, मैं कहाँ पे आता हूँ इस पे?
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Fine.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see.
Okay.
Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Old man Newman left me a gift
Okay.
last time.
क्लिप हो गया गारंटीज के
He
साथ
never
सेंटर
gave me
के साथ।
nothing but floppy diddly.
तो
You
भाई
don't have
अब
to give, you can't receive.
अब इरीना के पास जाएंगे तो मिलेंगे तुमसे।
To give, you got to have talent and character.
This life, sometimes it's a handful.
You always wear tight trousers.
What's he schemed up this time?
भाई तो हम पहुंच गए हैं इरीना के पास। चलो उससे बात करते हैं, क्या कहना है उसने।
Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't.
So good to see you.
I need a prop.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voila.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
तो भाई हमको स्वॉर्ड मिल चुकी है यहाँ पे। मिलेंगे तुमसे अब जहाँ पे अब उस लेडी के घर के बाहर।
Don't know who you're looking for, but you
भाई हम पहुँच चुके हैं इस जगह पे। अब डस्क के बाद मिलना है हमको उससे। तो मिलते हैं डैंडलाइन से। यहाँ पे देखते हैं क्या करता है वो, क्या प्लान हैच कर रखा है उसने।
Ah, finally made it.
Yep.
Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
That's it. That's your plan.
Serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, Andrew mask, put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Give me your purse.
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse, now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like Crimson Asshole. More like Crimson Asshole.
More like the Crimson Asshole.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born. I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
मेरे को नहीं पता था कि एक हिट में काम तमाम हो जाएगा डैंडेलियन का। ओके, मतलब हिट नहीं करना था उसे। चलो फिर ठीक है। अब हमको डैंडेलियन को मिलना है मॉर्निंग पे। तो भाई
Faster.
जब रोज़मेरी टाइम में टाइम मैं पहुंचूंगा तब मिलूंगा तुमसे। चलते हैं भाई तब तक। पहुंच गए भाई हम रोज़मेरी टाइम में। तो भाई अब अंदर चल के मिलते हैं डैंडेलियन से, पर अभी नहीं मिलना है मॉर्निंग तक। तो मॉर्निंग तक वेट करते हैं। आ गई मॉर्निंग।
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Okay, choices क्या हमारी?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
क्या पता भाई क्या चाहिए उसे। पर ऐसा करता है डैंडेलियन तेले बना रहा था, तो तू ही चूज कर भाई क्या चाहिए उसे। तू चूज करते को क्या चाहिए।
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage, and Cabaret's a form of theatre, in a way. Fine. Let's do the theatre decor. I certainly hope it'll be to his liking.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
I think so too.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Hey, darling. Like what you see?
तो भाई हम इसकी बात मान चुके हैं, अब आगे चलते हैं। देखते कि किस मुसीबत में फंसा डैंडीलाइन। हम पहुंच गए भाई डैंडीलाइन के पास और देखते हैं डैंडीलाइन को क्या हो रखा है।
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
Wonder
No
why.
idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Let's find the key.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Find anything?
Not here.
मिल गई
The key.
मिल गई चलो भाई अंदर।
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the f— She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
Let Dandelion explain, man.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let Dandelion finish, man.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was putty in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
तो भाई यहाँ पे हमने सॉल्व कर लिया है इसका थोड़ा सा. अब आगे बढ़ाते हैं क्वेस्ट को. अब मिलेंगे भाई तुम्हें रॉटलेक के घर के बाहर. तुम मेरे को उसमें बता सकते हो कमेंट्स में कि अगर भाई तुमको बीच में जब एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ट्रैवल करने वाला वो ऑडियो वीडियो में चाहिए तो मैं वो भी रखूँगा. और कुछ नहीं होता है एक जगह से दूसरे जाने में टाइम वेस्ट. टाइम का ही वो होगा, कुछ ज़्यादा उसमें होता नहीं है. अगर तुमको वो भी देखना है तो वो रखूँगा उसको बीच में. तो देख बताना भाई मेरे को. तो भाई आ गए हम इस रॉटलेक के घर के बाहर. अब देखते हैं क्या माजरा है.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Can let you steal from
You're
him.
not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred! You'll regret this, mutant.
भाई बच गया. लास्ट हेल्थ बचा.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick? Where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle butter state. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
तो चलते हैं भाई ये रेस की तरफ. देखते हैं कहाँ है ये रेस. फिर मिलता है तुमसे रेस की जगह पे मिलेंगे. तो भाई हम पहुँच चुके हैं इस रॉटलेक के उसके पास.
Well, Rotlick, seems you're a considerable sum in the red, but you shan't back out on that account, eh?
Won't have much of a choice before long.
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Well, tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
What's there to worry about then?
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
I'll win the race for you.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You are that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
सेव कर लेते हैं भाई यहाँ पे, ताकि अगर रेस गड़बड़ भी हुई तो हम
You go your way, I'll go mine.
Come on.
जीत सकते हैं क्या हम इससे? देखते हैं भाई, जीत पाएंगे नहीं जीत पाएंगे। ये जीत गए, जीत गए भाई, जीत गए।
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
नाइस। मेरे को लगा कोई क्वेस्ट होगी तो हम उठा लेंगे, पर रेसेस निकली। तो देखे नया हॉर्स, नया वो क्या है, सेंटर। देखिए मास्टर का भी बेकार था, ये भी बेकार है, ये दोनों बेकार है। इनसे लाखों गुना अच्छा है मेरे पास। 50 स्टेमिना वाले हैं, ये सुपीरियर रेसिंग सेडल है, ये भी 50 स्टेमिना वाला है। तो भाई अब डैंडेलियन के पास वापस आते हैं हम और देखते हैं उसको क्या करना है। देखते हैं क्या कर रहा है वो, सब जगह गड़बड़ है।
In G major, and
I've told you, the piece is sad.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it, especially the accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
When's the grand opening?
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
क्यों नहीं? Gladly.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She praised your rationality.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
तो डैंडेलियन है और तो हमेशा वही हरकतें करता है।
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly hurt. Been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
चल भाई किसने अटैक किया है इसके ऊपर?
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Who did this to
Who
her?
could have done this?
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
मैं हूँ ना.
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing.
क्यों नहीं भाई?
Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Can I get into the morgue?
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Let's go. अभी चल.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists, ruining the market for us.
मेरे को लग रहा है ये लंबा होगा ये क्वेस्ट, तो हम यहीं पे ख़त्म करते हैं अगला एपिसोड. अगला एपिसोड में मिलेंगे तुमसे भाई. तब तक के लिए टाटा, गुड बाय, बाय बाय.